So I know you've been wanting to know what my Sephora VIB picks are. I like to spend money, but I also like to make sure I'm getting value for my money. Like my thought process with purchasing stuff is really, really hardcore. Like I'm like, can't you just buy shit and just be happy? No. I gotta make sure I get deals on it, and I gotta make sure that it's worth my money, okay? Because some stuff is just not worth your money. Also feel like Sephora VIB is the best time to try out new makeup because you can get it on a discount, and if you like it, you keep it and you got it on a discount, and if you don't like it, you return it, because we are always practicing our return policy, because you know, you always want to get things that you could use and that is actually worth your money. Perfect time to shop Sephora. You get 20% off if you're a VIB Rouge. I'm not like super Sephora savvy. I just look at where I belong. And then surprisingly, this year I'm not even a Rouge. I'm like 15% off, and I was shocked. I was like, I'm not a Rouge? What? I've been a Rouge for so freaking long. I guess I just didn't buy that much makeup. I've been really just reusing a lot of my makeup and, you know, just reusing the stuff in my collection. And I guess I haven't like bought enough stuff. And honestly, there really hasn't been enough launches that have made me want to like, oh, I have to have this. And, you know, I gotta have that. And also I think it's just, I really am a creature of habit. And once I like something, I just like it. I really try to come on here and share makeup organically. I really try to, you know, just motivate us as women to just get ready, women and men. The process of getting ready is so therapeutical for me. So sometimes I just use the same thing because it's just fun to, you know, use it. And then it's also fun to use new makeup. But anyways, okay, if you see my face, I use no filters on any of my videos. This is my skin. And I actually film with my iPhone now just to get like more of like a raw look of my skin, because I just feel like it captures the most realistic look of my skin. If you like my foundation right now, this is the Patrick Ta foundation. This is the new one, and I just opened this, and let me tell you guys, I did not want to buy this because I did not want to spend $52 on this. I felt like $52 for this was just like so expensive. I just felt like $52 was so expensive, and I'm like, what if it's a ripoff? Because I am a little weary about like really new brands. Patrick Ta is a really new brand. But I just felt like it's their first time doing a foundation. What if it's not good? But I was so wrong. It is so freaking good. I got the shade light medium 1. I do think I need to maybe go one shade darker, but this is light medium 1, and this is the only one that they had in store, so I just really wanted to try it out. I think this foundation looks beautiful. When I was applying this onto my skin, it felt like it was melting into my skin. It was just becoming one. It was super comfortable to wear. I literally feel like I have nothing on my face right now. And I'm being very truthful. I've never really felt like that with any foundation. I know I always hear other people say it, and I'm like, where is that feeling? Because I've never had that feeling. I actually had that feeling with this foundation. It gives me like a really nice buildable coverage. It's a medium coverage, but it's a good medium coverage. It's not like a medium coverage and you could still see things that you don't want to see or things you want to cover up. Do you get what I'm saying? This powder is amazing. It literally blurs your pores, and it goes on like really silky and nice, and it does not kick up your skin. I was nervous that I don't know, I know this is gonna sound weird, but this looks cakey to me. When I see this, it reminds me of like pancake makeup. If anyone, there's the form of pancake makeup, and it's in the form of this, and it is so cakey, and I was really nervous of this being cakey, but no, it's not. It's amazing. I actually like the color of this too. It's a really good color. It's like not gray, it's not pink. It's pretty neutral, so I was really happy for this. If you're a brown girl, there's lots of shades, really breathable. So if you have tried this, let me know, because I'm really curious on what other people are thinking about this. It's my first time trying it on, and just by my first impression, I was pretty shocked. I love complexion, so you're always going to hear me talk about foundation first. It's just what I like to talk about. So the Best Skin Ever foundation, Sephora's collection is 30% off. This is only $20, so 30% off this. It is a steal. This foundation reminds me of NARS Soft Matte. If I had to say if there's a dupe to the NARS Soft Matte, I would say this Best Skin Ever is a dupe to that. I would also say that the collection has amazing color selection. Definitely a brown girl friend collection. You will find several medium shades, dark to medium, medium to dark shades in this collection, which I think is amazing for a brand with $20 foundation. I I'm just glad that they actually have a color selection. I know for a long time there was like this representation was like trendy, and a lot of brands came out with all these colors, and then all the colors started to slowly sell out and then never remade again. So that's not the case in this brand. They just really represent people of color, which I love. It's also very ideal for dry skin. I have super dry skin, and that's why I tend to be a little bit more picky when it comes to foundation. As many as you know, I have tested out foundations for a long time. I used to do a lot of Foundation Friday, but unfortunately, there just hasn't been enough foundations for me to keep up with Foundation Friday. So whenever there's a foundation out that I find interesting, I bring it back in and I'll launch it as just a regular review. This is a medium coverage, and I definitely think you could wear this every day. It's perfect for every day. It's a buildable medium coverage. It doesn't feel cakey. It's very breathable. It really is the best skin ever, and I definitely recommend this for an everyday foundation, and it's perfect for the price. This foundation, I am almost done with it. I probably have like 2 more wears out of this foundation, and I feel like this is one of the most underrated foundation out there. Nobody really talks about it. I feel like, has Urban Decay fell off of the earth? Like, I just don't feel like they have that presence like they had when makeup was like 2016, right? I feel like right now they just are really probably living off of like their cult following, and I don't know if people are even buying Urban Decay anymore, because I feel like they had a couple of launches and they were kind of blah, not really something I cared about, right? But I will say this foundation is one of my favorite foundations. I am just almost done with it. This is a Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation. This is the shade 51WY. What I love about this foundation is the color, the undertones. You can have medium skin, but that doesn't mean you're just medium and we all have the same undertones. What I love about this is there's medium and then there's like different undertones in the medium range. So you're definitely going to find a shade for yourself if you are in the medium to dark range. I love how this evens your skin tone without giving you that flat look. I don't know if anyone knows what I'm talking about. Sometimes foundations will even your skin tone, but then it evens it in such a way where it's like, you don't look human-like. You look very mannequin-like. It doesn't give you that mannequin-like look. It gives you a nice, glowy, natural finish. It's matte, but it's not cakey. I definitely feel like if you're someone with really dry skin, but you still like the matte look, this would be a really good foundation. I wouldn't say it's super matte. It would be like a luminous soft matte, in my opinion. And also, let's not forget, you know, it's Urban Decay. They're the ones that made the all-nighter setting spray. This foundation definitely will last you all day. I've worn this 12, 15 hours, starting in the morning all the way to the end of the night, and it lasted, looked good. It didn't get gunky or anything. This is an empty. I literally have like 1 more wear out of this one too, but this is one of the full coverage foundations that I will constantly recommend. Every brown girl should own this, especially if you have dry skin. This is a really good full coverage foundation. This is in the shade Syracuse. It's the medium dark one, and it's really, really nice. I love this foundation. It gives you a really nice radiant look to your skin. It's matte. Only thing I would say negative about this is like, I recommend this as a night foundation. So I would recommend you to put some setting powder on it if you're going to wear it, because if you're out and you're sweating, this is gonna kind of like not stay together, but the finishing is beautiful. If you just set it with like a light powder, you're going to look amazing in pictures. Like when I wear this foundation and I take pictures with it, which is what you do at night when you go out, this is like definitely a going out foundation, you are going to look gorgeous. Like you're just going to look radiant and beautiful. It's definitely a photographic foundation, and I definitely wear this when I'm going to go out or anything like that. I think there was a time where I wore this like every day because I just loved taking selfies or pictures in it. And it was full coverage, and I did not care that I had full coverage makeup on all day because this looked good anytime I went anywhere. Obviously, my social life was way greater back then, and now my social life probably only has 2 more real great moments in it. Okay, the only tinted moisturizer I feel like is worth your money. I know drugstore keeps trying to make a tinted moisturizer. It's just not the business. Honestly, just spend money and get this, especially during this VIB sale. This is Laura Mercier's Tinted Moisturizer. I definitely wear this on my no makeup days where I'm just going to only wear this. And I often like to wear it because this has SPF 30 in it. And if I know I'm going to be outside for a couple of hours, this is perfect. Obviously, if you're going to be outside for many hours, wear something a little bit higher in SPF to protect your skin. But if I'm going to be outside for just a little bit, this is definitely something I love to wear. It is a tinted moisturizer, so it does have skincare benefits. It's great underneath makeup and it's great on alone as well. This is the shade Tawny. This is the 41W for me. I love it. You could, if you have oily skin, I would recommend getting the oil-free one. And if you don't want to get the oil-free one, you could just get this one and then put a really nice little setting powder on top, and it's going to look very beautiful. I know a ton of concealers have been coming out, but time and time again, I do just go for my Fenty Beauty concealer. Out of all the concealers that I have, I just feel like this Fenty one always just gives me the look that I want. It's a nice full coverage look. It's matte. It doesn't crease. It also doesn't make your under eyes look masky or anything like that. I think this is just a really nice concealer. It has a very nice color to it. It's just a very good concealer. So it keeps winning. This is a new item that I've added to my collection. This is the Cha Pure Silk Canvas. I love this stuff. It's really, really going to blur your pores. It's really going to give you a silky complexion. I love to actually wear this by itself. I don't even wear this. I don't put makeup on top of this. I think it's so beautiful to wear anything on top of it. This is definitely something I wear like on those days where I'm just bare. I just have bare makeup on, I don't have makeup on, but on days that I'm bare, because it does give my complexion a very silky finish. I wouldn't say like it's my favorite to wear under makeup. I think it's a little heavy for under makeup, but if you're definitely just like someone that does not like to wear makeup, or you're just like, oh, I just like to have like, you know, a clear skin, but I just want to shrink my pores, I definitely think this is something that you should try. It's a good one. I don't think I have any Sephora videos without talking about my Laura Mercier translucent powder. I have the shade Honey. I have the shade Deep. I have the regular one. Honey is definitely for an all over medium skin tone type of dust your whole face with it, and it looks gorgeous. I really, really love using the Deep one. This is the Deep Translucent Deep Glow one, and this one is mostly for like a bronzer, and I love using this as a bronzer, and it looks really nice. It gives you the from the glow within look, so I really love this one. But yeah, these are like a real holy grail for me. Another new item that I've added to my collection is the All Nighter Vitamin C spray from Urban Decay. It has cactus flower water in it and vitamin C. I have really dry skin, so I always felt like the All Nighter regular one was a little too drying for my skin. But when I started to use this one, first of all, I love the scent. I think the scent is so beautiful. And also something about that cactus water just feels very calming on my skin. I really, really like this, and it just helps my foundation and my makeup just stay put for the whole day. It's just a really beautiful setting spray. I will always, if I'm going to Sephora with a friend, and I often go to Sephora with a friend, and I end up being like the Sephora like worker at the time. Like I'm a personal shopper at Sephora when I go with my friends, and every single time I will always get someone to try this Hourglass Ambient palette. Mine's is old, but it just lasts. It lasts forever. I think this is so gorgeous to wear. It just makes you look so glowy. Oh my gosh, I feel like I need to do it. So sometimes I'll just go and take like all of it, and then I'll just like kind of like, look at how, do you see how it just gives you like that nice sheen glow? It just looks like a really pretty finish, and it will just give you a very beautiful glow. So this Ambient Hourglass Light palette, it's pricey, but it lasts a long time, and it's the perfect time to get it during this VIB sale. Also guys, you guys have to pick up these blushes from Laura Mercier. This is the shade Strawberry. I would go for the matte ones. I'm not really into their shimmer ones, but these matte ones like the Strawberry, it's like a really pretty pink. It looks gorgeous on anybody with this, you know, with the skin tone of mine, so it's just medium skin tone. It looks so good. I am really, really obsessed with these blushes from Laura Mercier. Laura Mercier has a lot of really good makeup, and I'm super obsessed with them. If you are looking for a new eyeshadow palette, I definitely would recommend the ABH palette, which is the Anastasia Rose Metal palette. I would also recommend the ABH Nuevo palette. I have that one, and I have tons of looks that I've created with that one. I love that one. And then also this Rose Metal one is gorgeous. I would definitely recommend any ABH palette. They're all pretty good. Their Soft Glam is my all-time favorite neutral palette. Their Modern Renaissance is a really nice very berry look, but I don't know if that berry look is that in. I know as I have berry eyeshadow on, it's like a very burgundy look. But if I had to say, this one, the Nuevo and the Soft Glam palettes are like my favorite. This is really pretty. This is a limited edition one, unfortunately, but it's still super, super gorgeous. And I'm really obsessed with it. Anything ABH eyeshadow, I am gonna give them an applaud. It's still one of my favorite eyeshadow brands that I'm willing to pay so much money for, you know? I know there's so many eyeshadow brands out there that are really affordable now. There's Morphe, there's ColourPop, but something about the Anastasia palettes, like they just look gorgeous on the eyes, like gorgeous. Okay, so another new item that I've been obsessed with, and it's also Laura Mercier, but it's their Power Petal Soft, it's their Petal Soft lipstick crowns, which I'm really obsessed with these. I love pairing them with a lip liner and just guiding them on. They're also very nice to wear just with like nothing on your lips and then just this by itself. I think these are stunning. Definitely, I recommend this color, which is Genie. It's a very muted brown look for your brown girls, and it looks really good on your lips, and I'm obsessed. Definitely follow me on TikTok where I do wear these often and I test out each color. Also really love the Too Faced lip injection lip glosses, especially the ones that are colored and they have these like little shimmers in it. I think this is one of my favorite lip glosses. It actually does plump your lips, and it's probably the most hyped but worth its money Too Faced product, and it's gorgeous. I love it. I'm also super obsessed with NARS Power Matte Lip Pigment. I have two of the most popular colors, which is Star Woman and Under My Thumb. These reds are just, I'm obsessed with these reds. I'm obsessed with this formula. This red looks really good and it dries really nicely. It doesn't crack. It's very wearable. These are very worth your money. Okay, that's it for my Sephora VIB choices. I hope I was able to help you guys with any of these choices. Also, you guys, a lot of the products that are going to be on sale on the VIB page, look out for the brand's holiday stuff. So if you're like a big fan of one brand, look up on their website, and they also have really good sales too if you do miss out on the VIB sale, or if you're not part of the 20% off, but you can actually participate in like a 25% off on like Laura Mercier's website or the Lineage website, and that's what I do often too. So also look out for those deals as well. So guys, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.